Gordon, the big, strong blue train of Sodor, was resting in a siding. Suddenly, a whistle pierced the air. Peep! 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 Hello, fat face. It was Henry. What cheek, spluttered Gordon. That Henry is too big for his wheels. Imagine speaking to me like that. Me, he huffed, letting off a big cloud of steam. I've never had an accident. Aren't jammed whistles and burst safety valves accidents? Asked Percy innocently. No, indeed, said Gordon, quite huffily. High spirits might happen to any engine, but to come off the rails, well, I ask you, is that right? A few days later, it was Henry's turn to pull the express. Gordon watched him getting ready. Be careful, Henry, he warned. You're not pulling the flying kipper now. Mind you, keep on the rails today. Henry just snorted and puffed away. Gordon yawned and settled down for a nice sleep, but his rest didn't last long. Wake up, Gordon, said his driver. A special train is coming, and where to pull it. Gordon slowly opened his eyes. Is it coaches or trucks? Trucks, said his driver. Trucks! Gordon grumbled crossly. He hated pulling trucks. They tried to light Gordon's fire, but it was sulky and just wouldn't burn properly. But they couldn't wait any longer. So, Edward had to push him towards the turntable to get him facing the right way. I won't go. I won't go, Gordon grumbled, trying to resist. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, puffed Edward, pushing him steadily along. Gordon tried with all his might, but he couldn't stop himself from being moved. At last, he was on the turntable. Edward was uncoupled and backed away. Gordon's driver and fireman jumped down to start turning him around, but all that shaking and moving had finally woken up Gordon's fire. It was now burning nicely and making plenty of steam. But Gordon was still very cross, and in his bad mood, he didn't care what he did next. My wheels will go round and round, he thought mischievously. And they did. He began to move, all by himself, without his driver. Faster and faster he went. His driver shouted, "Stop! Stop!" But Gordon didn't stop. He was enjoying himself. Whoosh! He ran straight off the turntable and slid down a muddy bank into a ditch. And there he sat, looking very silly and very, very dirty. His driver and fireman slid down the bank to check on him. You're a very naughty engine, said his driver. You've got yourself in a proper mess. News of Gordon's accident spread quickly. All the other engines came to see him. Oh dear, Gordon, said Henry. Is it right? Is it right? Gordon couldn't answer. He was too embarrassed. He just wished the ditch would swallow him up. It took a very long time to get Gordon out. The Fat Controller sent for the breakdown crane. It was a long, difficult, and messy job. When he was finally back on the rails, Gordon felt very sorry and ashamed. That evening, a cleaner, wiser Gordon limped back to the sheds. He was covered in mud from his funnel to his wheels. He crept quietly into his spot, hoping no one would notice him. But Henry and Percy were waiting. Peep, peep. Hello, muddy face, whistled Henry cheekily. Well, Gordon, said Percy. Now we know what you meant. Coming off the rails isn't right at all. Gordon didn't say a word. He just wanted to hide. He knew he deserved it. From that day on, he was a much more careful engine, and he never, ever looked down on other engines for having accidents again. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more adventures from the island of Sodor. See you next time.